myself to remember. And has anyone here had a near-death experience? I call it my near-death. Go and have one. It's not that bad. The whole idea of it is, if you meet anyone else that's had one, talk to them about it, because they'll love talking about it. Because the whole idea is, if we're only born with two fears, fear of falling, fear of loud noises, what happens when you die is your bank account gets zeroed. All the fear goes. That's why our mental asylums and our hospitals are so full of people that are just trippers. Because they're not frightened of anything anymore. They're not frightened of these things. They're not, because this is all just bullshit stories to keep you in fear. They're not frightened of this, because they understand that this only exists in someone else's world. And what most of them, what's happened, they haven't been able to bridge the gap. And I think the difference between me and most other people, and most people, like I could go to the nut house tomorrow and be quite happy there. Quite happy there, because it makes more sense for me to be in there than it does to be out here. You guys think you're free. Well, actually, you guys know you're not. That's why you're here. That's the difference. Out there, they think they're free. And the only thing that will keep someone in a cage, the only idea is the idea that they're not in a cage. Does that make sense? That's the bit that we had to get to here. Once you know you're in a cage, the job's done. If you lock an animal in a cage, it will, well, if it's at all possible within its strength, like everyone's seen the elephants, what they do to elephants? They chain them when they're little for 21 days. It takes 21 days to make or break a habit. You can't actually break a habit. If you're trying to give up smoking or do any of that shit, you can't do it. It's impossible. All you can do is replace it with another belief, another idea, or another thing to do. 21 days, 3 lots of 7, 1 cycle of the moon. That's what it takes to erase it from your memory. People think it's magic or it's voodoo or whatever. The way the moon cycles around, the moon actually doesn't exist, but I'm not going to go into that while we're here. The moon is like a vacuum that sucks away any negative energy off the planet. When I said before, ye shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free, what that means is the truth is actually magnetised to the earth. And what another thing that says is the truth shall fall on deaf ears. Has anyone ever heard that? It does fall on, I'm not going to say bless you. The truth falls on deaf ears. And what do we live on? A dirty great big ear that can't hear. It's a deaf ear. And that's where the truth falls. What's the biggest, what's booming at the moment everywhere around the planet? Resources. Mining. Who owns the mining companies? Here, the elite. Mine. Ing. It's mine-ing. Mining. Anyone seen Nemo? The movie Nemo? With the seagulls? Mine, 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 mine. The only people that believe in mine are greedy, stupid people. When you get over the concept of mine, now, what do they mine out of the earth? Minerals. Gold, copper, zinc, aluminium, lead, all of these things. What's in the human body? Gold, copper, zinc, lead, tin, silver. We're all star children. Does everyone understand that? The only thing that's inside here is the things that make up the universe. The same shit. It's exactly the same balance too. Isn't that a coincidence? It's exactly the same balance. You as a person are exactly the same, like, balance numerically or however they say it, in order as a star, proportionate. Thank you. That's coincidence though, isn't it? Look at that. Whatever created the whole joint just chucked it all together and went, bang, oh gee, look what happened. Shit. A nice accident. The whole idea is these metals are magnets. And I'm going to go into